guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another unboxing and it is OwlCrate. So yeah, I already know what's in here because my nosy husband had it opened when I got home, but that doesn't mean I can't still do an unboxing. This one is very exciting and I'm thrilled to show you. As you know, if you've watched my channel, you've seen that I did a Spearcraft unboxing the other day, and I'll show you why it's not a good idea to have more than one that is similar to each other. I'm sure you can guess why, but I'll get back into that in a minute. So first off, I could build something with these. What could I do with these? Like fill a pillow, make a mattress. If I had a cat, litter box. Someone needs to come up with something that you can do with these because there's so many. Okay, that out of the way. More, and more. First thing off is a really cool magnet. Imagination is the only weapon in the war against reality. Pretty soon I'm going to have a bunch of these all over my refrigerator. This I think is really cool. This is a tea box. I'm dropping everything. So this is the first time I've gotten a tea box, and I just think it's adorable. It says Curiouser and Curiouser. And the way it's made, I thought it opened. This part does. But it doesn't. Oh my god, it smells so good. It smells like peaches. It smells like peaches, but there's not one single peach thing in here. It's mostly vanilla, spices, apricots, apple pieces, orange peel, cinnamon bark, ginger, cardamom, cloves, and sprinkles. What's the sprinkles? Sprinkles of what? I don't see sprinkles. But anyway, it's these cute little bags of tea, little individual bags. And there's 15 in here. So that's 15 cups of tea. And then a cute little storage box for your next thing of teas or something. So the next thing in here is just this little bookmark, and I know the camera's not gonna focus. Nope. But it's just a Alice in Wonderland little, looks like a little book page in there, and it's like a little brass thing, and that is from Authored Adornments. And then it gives you a little card here where you can get 15% off your next purchase from them. And I thought this is really cool because although I have read Alice in Wonderland many years ago, they gave you a copy of it, and I just love this print of it. And it's like that soft, what is it? I don't really know what it's called, but it's like that matte, soft cover. Three Dark Crowns, I think, has that kind of cover on it. So you get the book and a bookmark, which is really cool. And then a Alice in Wonderland pen. Now we've come to the book, and it's Heartless by Marissa Meyer, and you can see there's one big difference is the color of the book, which I absolutely am in love with. This is so nice. So in my Spearcraft box, I got the black cover, which is also just as beautiful. So now I have a black and a white copy, and I want to keep both. I just think that they're both uniquely beautiful. I don't even know which one I'll actually read. Yeah, so I've got 2 copies of it. Well, actually I have 3 copies of it because I bought the first copy when it came out, and then I was sent these 2. So along with the book comes I'm hoping it comes with a signed book plate because that's the only thing I'm missing is her autograph. Sometimes your heart is the only thing worth listening to. So it's just a little card. So I don't really know what to do with that, but it's there. Then you get a note from the author, and it says, "Dear OwlCrate reader, despite the title, Heartless has been a work of my heart. It combines two great loves, Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland and a fascination for villain origin stories. After all, I'd long believed there was more to the decapitation, happy Queen of Hearts. Why is she always so angry, so bloodthirsty? Well, a few years ago, my imagination began to concoct a story, not of a tyrannical ruler, but of a teen girl who's yearned for more than society had planned for her. As you read Heartless, I hope you'll laugh, fall in love, and be plagued by an incessant sweet tooth. But mostly, I hope you will enjoy this trip down the rabbit hole. Best regards, Marissa Meyer." So it's just a little note from the author. And then the book. It didn't come with a signed book plate. I'm kind of disappointed about that. But, so it's exactly identical to the... Oh my god, you guys, I just took off the cover. How beautiful is that? Oh, it's on the back. So on the front, it's got a crown. And on the back, it's got the jester's hat. Why didn't I take this off sooner? Oh my god. I always take the dust jacket off to see what the book looks like. So it's identical on this one too. But I can't believe I didn't take that off sooner to check it. What a shame that she didn't sign it or you didn't get a book plate. Because the last boxes I've got with books, I've always gotten a book plate. So another difference that I've noticed is the white cover has more of a matte finish to it. And the other one has the high gloss finish to it. That's the only other thing I can tell a difference between the two. The backs are identical other than the color. So at its simplest form, this is a love story of the Queen of Hearts when she's a teenager and how her mother thinks that she should get married to the king. But Catherine has other plans for her future. She wants to be a baker. She wants to cook and not get married. And while she is at this ball to meet the king, where she is supposed to accept his proposal, she meets a young man named Jest, and there is an attraction between the two, and so in secret they go into this courtship against her parents' wishes, against everything that she's been brought up to believe that her future is supposed to hold. So this is kind of a love story, and I'm guessing this is kind of like the beginning of how she becomes so sour and bitter, and then it just, like the saying goes, leads her down a rabbit hole, and how she becomes the queen that we all know her as. So I'm really excited to read this book. I love retellings, and this one promises not to disappoint. And if it's anything like any of her other books, I'm sure I'm going to love it. And I'm excited to have this limited edition white cover. I think it's beautiful. And just a quick rewind, we got the limited edition white cover of Heartless by Marissa Meyer. We got 15 different teas and a really cool case. Damn, that smells good. We got Alice in Wonderland, the bookmark, and the Alice in Wonderland Falling Down the Rabbit Hole pin. A really cool bookmark with Alice in Wonderland quote inside. A note from the author, a magnet, And of course, the card that always comes in the box with the back that lets you know everything that's in it. Next month, in the December box, we received an item from Dark Horse. So, I've never heard of that company. The theme for the December box is epic. So, what I take from epic would be maybe an epic adventure, something grand. I'm trying to think of something that comes out. I can't think of anything right off the top of my head that is about to come out or has recently come out that would fit an epic adventure. I don't know. I'm excited to see what it's going to be. The thrill of getting these boxes, you can only speculate. You don't really know what it's going to be, but it's always exciting to find out what it is. Alright guys, so that has been the, what month is this? November OwlCrate box. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that little subscribe button. So until next time, bye guys!